I believe that Black women should go where they are loved. Women in general, but especially Black women should go where they are loved, where they are treated, where they are courted, and not just where you're tolerated. And you can 100% tell when you are just being tolerated by someone, so don't act like you don't know. Instead of trying to fit a square peg into a circular hole, find the square that fits with your square peg. This video is not to bash Black men or men in general. This video is to teach women not to settle for the crumbs that Black men try to give you, or even if it's any other type of man that you're dating who's trying to give you crumbs. We're not accepting that anymore. Or I never was, but you're not accepting that anymore. The hard truth about Black love. Black women are fed a loyalty complex. Struggle love is romanticized and even glorified in the Black community. Hold him down, ride or die, all the types of movies and TV shows that we would see growing up, and how they just glorified struggle love. They glorified going through the struggle together and accepting crumbs. And even if you're not going through struggle, accepting crumbs from men because that is just what you perceive as normal. When in reality, you can have the whole world and flowers. Real love does not ask you to shrink yourself, doesn't ask you to suffer or struggle first to get it. Whenever I had given my number to someone who was interested in me, I had noticed a pattern with Black men especially. The crumbs that they would try to give me compared to other races of men was astronomical. I even made a TikTok video about it, which I will link.
This is a work of art. This is bullshit. This is a work of art. This is bullshit. This is a work of art. But this is bullshit.
I would get texts, come over to my balcony, come over to my porch so we can drink some wine. Let's go drink some wine on the beach, on the sand. Just like weird ass shit. This is from a man that I met one time. We met at the bar, we met at a restaurant, we met while out and about, whatever. Your first interactions with me are to try to get me to go to your house and sit on your porch and drink hot wine, which is absolutely insane, because when you see me and you see me out, you met me in person, because I've only ever met prospective dating partners in person. You know my vibe, you know. Yes, so my partner just called me and I lost my train of thought. But I think I was just talking about the fact that when I have been, not even courted, when Black men have gotten my contact information, my number, whatever, to go out, their level of effort was significantly lower than any other race or even gender. So it was just like, other races take their women on dates. They want to go on a date with you and see potentiality, but they want to take you out. They're not trying to hide you in a fucking corner or take you to their house or take you in their car ride or some bullshit. Oh my God. So go where you are loved, not where you're tolerated. I truly feel like if you are the dream girl, there is no way you should be treating the dream girl like that. I have been the dream girl to a few people, or I at least felt like I was their dream girl because of the way they treated me. For example, the current relationship I'm in, a relationship that I was in previously, I literally was the dream girl. Felt it through and through. There was no doubt. I was like, I am that girl. But then when you get with somebody who treats you subpar, who tries to hide you in a corner, who never takes you out on dates, never compliments you, secretly hates you, you don't feel like the dream girl, you lose your confidence. I'm not gonna sit here and let other women lose their confidence for the sake of other men. Like, no, get out of that situation, because you would thrive so much more if you were just by yourself, if you were like validating yourself, if you were telling yourself that you're the dream girl, if you were taking yourself out, if you were doing the things that you want this person to do for you, for yourself, and then you attract somebody who's going to do what you want them to do. Stop trying to force yourself in spaces where you constantly have to prove your worth. I feel like Black women have to prove their worth when it comes to certain types of relationships, and it's like, no, you don't. You're a woman, you're feminine, you are that girl, you were the dream girl. If you act like it, that's all you need to do. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to lay down in the mud and start fighting so that it can make sense. Per my previous analogy, if you are a square peg, stop sanding down your edges so that you can make it fit. Find someone that fits your softness, that fits your dreams, that fits your joy. Another thing is that Black women's softness is not celebrated in relation to Black men. It's very much more, how can you prove your worth to me? What do you bring to the table? This and all of that. And it's like, you can easily get out of those conversations. You can easily like not have to deal with that. It's so easy. It's so simple. Dating is a choice. You are not obligated to choose somebody based on their skin tone. You don't owe anybody your body. You don't owe anybody your loyalty. You don't owe anybody your love. You don't owe anybody your femininity, your time, none of that. So go where your femininity is celebrated. Go where your softness is celebrated instead of challenged. This is about healing. This is not about hate. I'm not saying that Black men are not capable of love, but some are just not loving you right. Let's take the conversation away from them and think about you for a second. Do you feel like you are being loved the way that you deserve to be loved? Do you feel like you are cherished the way you deserve to be cherished? Do you feel taken care of? Do you feel safe? These are questions for you. This has nothing to do with the men. And this is giving you the permission to explore, to expand, to elevate, to go for something different, go for something better. It could still be a Black man. Just make sure he treats you right. Make sure he loves you and you feel peace and you feel happy and you feel whole.